it really, that can be whatever you make it. So in some cases, people choose to stay basically in the same position for forever. I mean, the first part is really becoming is growing as an engineer. You're not going to reach your full potential immediately. So I'd say you should really devote your first 3 to 5 years to really becoming a better engineer in the field that you want to be in. It takes a while to gain the knowledge and to gain the assurance that what you know is right. And you really need to focus on self-development. And that's where starting out with a company that has good training programs, good mentorship programs is key. From where you want to go from there, though, you might develop an interest in another subject or in management or in manufacturing, and your career can take you wherever you want. You have the you have the skill set to grow. I mean, engineers. The reason companies hire engineers isn't for necessarily what you learned in school, right? It's because as an engineer, you've proven that you're able to address problems and continue learning. And if I choose to remain as a new product development mechanical engineer through the rest of my career, I can. You just become more and more of an expert on that. Your career still grows. Maybe you start doing more conferences and things like that as you become the leading expert in that subject. But if that's not your cup of tea, or if you've decided that you want to change, you can go into management and start climbing up the corporate ladder that way. I know some people who've gone from this into sales and then marketing. Some people go to HR, some people become recruiters. I mean, it's really what you make of it. But I think the biggest thing when looking for a company is that you find a company where you're going to have good mentorship, so that you can keep improving your career and keep getting feedback on where you go, whether that mentor is your manager or somebody else. It doesn't really matter. But a company that focuses on developing their engineers, so that you can keep becoming better and that you don't have to do it all on your own time. I mean, which you can, but it's better if you can do it on your professional time, so that you have more time for life, family. And yeah, the last thing is, if you're going to go for a company that focuses on one aspect that you think will be good for training you initially, but ultimately you want to go into something else, that you be ready to jump companies to continue your career progression as you want it. But your career progression really should be controlled by you, not by the company you work for. It's just a bonus if the company you work for provides you nice paths. And definitely discuss that whenever you're doing an interview. Ask the people you're talking to. Ask HR, but also ask the non-HR people you speak to. Hey, how does a typical engineer's career here go, and how do I keep moving up towards what I want to do?